Good morning, K&K family. Deer plots 2022. We're gonna do things a little bit different this year. Last year, we done the foraging soybeans, and we followed them throughout the planting all the way to deer season, and they done very well, and I liked them. But this year we're behind the 8 ball, and everything's up. Everything's up in cost, so we're going with sunflowers and traditional soybeans. Now, what we're planting with is two 4-foot model windle drills. Some of my earliest models. In all honesty, we kind of messed them up. We put holes in the wrong places. They were just kind of research and development models, but they work fine for me. They're mounted on a 9-foot Discara, and what I do like about 2 boxes, which I don't typically recommend, I can put soybeans in one, sunflowers in the other. So we're going to get to it. It's a little bit dry. So I'm hoping we get enough moisture to get these things up, because it's August the 2nd and deer season here starts August the 15th. So if we can get them up pretty quick, we'll still have an opportunity to hunt the first few days of season, maybe get us over buck and velvet. So y'all come along with us and stay tuned. Let's get planting some deer plots. Okay, y'all, we're going to do about 4 plots this year, and I'm going to show you what we done to prep the plots before we plant. This is part of our dove field. We had some beautiful, or do have beautiful Proso doves, Proso millet. And what we're going to do is plant right through it. Now, I did come bush hog it, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks ago. Obviously, it didn't get all the millet when I bush hogged it, and I'm just going to disc it and plant at the same time, and it's going to be good. I got deep sand, so this I've done this multiple times before. It's going to work good. This is plot number 1, so y'all come on with us. Okay, y'all, this is plot number 1. After we finished, didn't take us too long. It's, like I said, it's somewhere between 1/8 and 1/4 acre. We just kind of come out in the middle of the dove field and done this, and I like to do that because you got 4-foot millet on both sides. I think it'll give deer a little bit of sense of protection. They'll generally come out a little easier and a little quicker, and hopefully a little earlier. So that's how it looked. It does not look the prettiest because it's got that green millet kind of in it a little bit, but most of that will die because the Discara cut it up, and if it doesn't, that's fine too, because the doves will be glad to eat it. So all right, come on, let's go to food plot number 2. All right, K&K family, this is plot number 2. I probably will not go over plots 3 and 4, because 2, 3, and 4 have been prepped exactly the same. Now, how I prep those 3 plots is with a Discara for the most part. I generally don't like to disc a whole bunch, although it's very effective in controlling weeds. It actually promotes weeds as well. Anytime you manipulate the soil and churn the dirt, it seems to bring up more weeds. So I'm more of a burn down guy with chemicals. Unfortunately, the price of chemicals have skyrocketed, as some of y'all I'm sure know. So on this field, what I did, I have disced it a couple times since spring, and I left it a disc, and of course more weeds come up, and so I did do 1 shot of Roundup on it, and here's what we are. Here's what we're looking like. You can see some of the vegetation, some of the grasses that I killed. It's ready to plant. I'll make a single pass and plant with the windle drill, and it's going to do well, and I know it will. Hey there, K&K family. This is a very belated outtake from our summer deer food plot video. Unfortunately, we had circumstances that did not go in my favor. If you ever want to hear God laugh, just tell him your plans. 2 things happened, unfortunately. The soybeans we planted were no good. Got them out of a bin. They had taken on some moisture. I didn't recognize it in the seed. Didn't get a single soybean to come up. Just one of those things. The sunflowers struggle because we were in a drought when I planted, and the meteorologists were calling for about 1 inch of rain. We did not get it. And what few did come up, man, the deer, they ate them. So here's what we're looking at now. We're looking at what I plant for the winter, which is the same methods, of course. But I use sunflowers. Of course, frost to get them, but until we get a frost, deer feed off of them. And then we got strips of oats. Anyway, that's it. Everything worked smoothly. The planters had all done good, but circumstances I couldn't control, unfortunately. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, may God bless you.